used as a limitation of why we are not moving. And I know that I will call you Wagala because it's the one that has stuck with me. Was given an example of the SMEs on the ground, the real SME, and the challenges they have. One of the things I see, and in my official capacity, I get approached a lot about why are you not creating linkages for an SME to get into the supermarket? And I say this often. For me, the first stop of an SME should never be a supermarket. Because a supermarket comes with a lot of requirements. You need the KEP standard, you need to get barcode, you need to get proper packaging, you need to be able to supply with a given credit period. Given all those, if you really must go to a supermarket, I ask, how deep are your pockets? Because that's the determinant of being able to supply a tier 1, tier 2 supermarket. You're going to be asked to bring 100 packs of whatever you're producing. By some good luck, 100 people buy off your 100 packs tomorrow. Your payment terms are 30 days or 15 days. And after I sell off tomorrow, because I will not stay with an empty shelf, I will give you another order for another 100. If you do not have deep pockets, you'll come back to me and say, pay me for yesterday's delivery so I can supply you. So I keep saying, SME should not focus on getting into high-end supermarket or even just a supermarket. Create a market from where you are. Create a market, create demand for your produce from where you are, and then the supermarket will come calling. The person who demands that the product is on a supermarket shelf is a consumer. And we say that the average income, middle income earner shops a maximum of 3 times in a supermarket. A maximum of 3 times in a supermarket. And that's getting worse as we go through all these inflation challenges that are reducing consumer income. So if I'm shopping 3 times in a supermarket, the rest of the time I'm shopping in an informal outlet. And in the informal outlet, I will find your product, you as an SME, and that becomes the product of choice. Because it's a product of choice, when I go to the supermarket, I will ask them, why aren't you stocking product X? And they will come to look for you. It gives you better bargaining power. You can have a conversation about how do you support me to get the barcode, to get KEP stickers, because I have been in the market. So if we really want to support the SME, we should be helping them access the nearest market, access to the nearest market. And then we slowly graduate them to get into the informal sector. The largest, remember I said, we pride ourselves as being the second largest retail market in Africa as Kenya. 70% of retail is informal. So 70% of your market is in the informal sector. 100%, 99% of the time, basic things of your household you're buying from your locality. Until either mid-month or end-month when you then buy from the supermarket. So let's encourage without scaring them, because I think we scare MSMEs with the requirements of a supermarket. We're telling them you'll need a KEP standard. We're telling them public health is going to come and check your premises. We're telling them you need to get a barcode. We're telling them your packaging is not correct. We're telling them we are throwing so much at them and they're simply trying to produce a product. Can we help them produce the product, get it to the market, and then grow it? Instead of, because I've seen, and we had, I think, 4 or 5 years, a project with Comesa, and the people they brought with the